Fellow YouTubers, I just want to talk really about the menopause and motivation, and I think because I'm hitting the menopause more now, so I've been in peri for at least a year, and in the last 9 months I've probably had a show twice, so I'm still in peri, but it's definitely a lot slower. So what I have noticed, and other people might not have noticed so much, well, they might have noticed but they haven't put two and two together, or they don't know how to whatever. So I'm definitely more anxious at certain times in my cycle. So if my testosterone's high, I'm quite angry, I'm quite, I don't necessarily outwardly show it, but I can tell I've got not as much patience in my head. And I kind of know when my testosterone's high. Then my testosterone drops off. I've noticed that, like, you know, you get up to go to the gym, or you get up to go and do something, you're going to go out to the shop, or you're going to go and visit a friend, or you're going to go to work, or whatever it is. I'm like, don't want to go. And I'm like, huh? What do you mean you don't want to go? And I'm like, why don't I want to go? Oh, it's just because I don't want to go, I just can't be bothered. And then I think about it more, and over the time I've kind of analysed it, because I just ignore it and get on with it. It's anxiety. So because I know I don't get anxious doing that, I'm like, what are you getting anxious for? Don't be such a dick. You know when you oh, I don't really want to go. Oh, yeah, there's this. Oh, but this could happen. Oh, but yeah. And we all do it occasionally and cancel things, but not anywhere near like how it makes you feel. So I've noticed since I've been back from holiday in July, I've been going to the gym, but I've not been it's been a bit more sporadic in the sense of, like, I've trained at home here and there. And also, because of my place of work, I'm now not doing exactly the same shift all the time. I sometimes have to go to other offices to do admin work. I've been released to admin. I'm like kind of an operational support manager. So I kind of get pushed about a bit. So I've had to reschedule my training. So I've had to be a bit more cute with it. So I've trained at home a lot more, and training at home's easy, but you still have to motivate yourself to do it, because you still can't be bothered. You've got that can't be bothered mentality about you, and you feel anxious. But what I've found with the anxiousness is, just face it, and I know that's easier said than done sometimes, but because I know I'm not anxious about that situation, why am I getting anxious? So just ignore it, and just ignore the voice in your head, and just go off and do it. And then when you get there, you're all right. Do a lot of women get to menopause and not recognise that the anxiety that they're feeling is not actually real anxiety, and that it's hormone related, and the lack of motivation is hormone related? And you have to put yourself, and I know not everyone's capable, but you have to put yourself in the mindset of, no, I'm not one to get depressed. I get down sometimes, and then I pull myself back up. It's like almost like, you know, come on, get on with it. But it's harder while you're in the menopause, definitely harder. And it's almost like, so I'm 51 years old. I'm still going to the gym regularly. I'm still gaining muscle. I've not got no arthritis or joint issues or anything like that. My hair's not falling. If anything, my hair's growing more than it should, and in different places. Yeah, that's a whole new vlog. But yeah, I'm gaining muscle still. Like, my biceps up until about 7-8 weeks ago were 14 inches. They're now 14 inches and about that much, about half a centimetre. And it's like, oh, so I'm still gaining muscle. And my clothes size, I'm bigger now, so I put on more weight, but I'm not actually getting fatter. Things fit me differently. Like, I have to wear a large t-shirt now. Well, when I lost all the weight, I was wearing a small t-shirt. Now I have to wear a large t-shirt because my lats, my shoulders are too big to get into a normal t-shirt. So I'm like, hold on. There's all this misconception that when you hit the menopause, you're going to lose muscle, you're going to be this, you're going to be that, you're going to be this, you're going to be that. And I see little experts of it, you know, of things that can you know what I mean? Export, or whatever it is. What's that word that you use? When I can see things for what they are, and it's almost like, as it happens, my actual brain is going, What are you, what? Why do you feel like that? And my other brain's going, for God's sake, can I just stay in bed? I'm just not interested today. I don't want to talk to anyone. Just fuck off. And my other brain's going, oh God almighty, you know? Because it remembers what life was like before hormones took over. So when you realise that it's actually hormones, you can force yourself to override it. But I think I know why a lot of people struggle, because a lot of people can't even be consistent at the gym. Going to the gym 4 times a week regularly for like years on end. I've been going to the gym 4 times a week for about 3 years. For the 3 years prior, I was going 3 times a week. And I've hardly missed any sessions. I suppose in 6 years, I've probably missed 15 gym sessions. Well, literally, that's it. Most people can't do 4 times a week, and then they don't train hard enough anyway. And women don't, you know, no disrespect to women, but you don't train hard enough, most of you. Obviously, there's people who do, but most women, they go, that's the last rep. Oh, 10, count to 10. It should be at least for the odd one. I don't see women pull faces like this. I don't see them go, just strain. It's just cardio and the same weight every week. What, you've used that 10 kilo dumbbell to do that every week for the last 3 years. That's not how it works. You should be doing more than either 10 reps or be on a heavier weight or just So I think a lot of that goes on. Well, men are a lot more aggressive anyway, so they're going to be much more sort of consistent and much more efficient, I'd say, in the gym than women. There's the odd one of us. And there's this misconception that women can't get muscle, which is crap. It's absolute crap. It is, it's crap. And also, if you don't eat meat, you can't get muscle. What a load of crap. Yeah, so there's all these misconceptions and these ideas that are not really. So the only way to motivate yourself to go to the gym when you're suffering with the menopause is literally you've got to kick yourself up the arse. Yes, okay, there might be some people who can't, so they might have to go and take HRT. But I look at it like this, right? I'm going through a change now. My body's not got the hormones it did have. I do eat soya, so that actually helps with estrogen or whatever it is. But what's the point in taking a replacement? I'll have to take that for the rest of my life. I might as well get my body used to the fact that it's not going to do that. And then once it's reset itself and sorted itself out, and you get on with it. You know, it's not for the rest of your life. You're not in the menopause for the rest of your life. It's just a period of time. So I feel that I don't like taking medicine anyway. Don't like taking anything other than what you're supposed to take. And I just feel that because I can still motivate myself to go, there's just no point. And I think a lot of people just get, because you get in this mindset of, oh, I'm more of a hermit now than I used to be, because I'm a little bit of a conspiracy theorist as well, and a truth movement person. So I can't have normal conversations with people. So I have sort of retracted myself from society over the last few years, more than, well, since the drama of 2020. It's got even worse. So I can't really hold conversations with people, but I've always been a bit of an outcast, and I think that's probably, and so I've had to kick myself and push myself, and I think that might be part of what it is. So if you're menopausal and you're not yourself, you just got to remember it's the hormones, and you need to have some kind of mindset to just ignore it. Peace, love and light.